Let's look at the Project EduBat activity called Working the Night Shift, Biometric Clues. The BAT trunk has specific materials to help you turn your students into bat biologists. In this activity, students explore the question, why do we need to study bats, and what methods can we use? Students will learn and perform data collection techniques used in the field by bat biologists. They will measure and weigh bat models, record data, and identify bats using the data, clue cards, and a dichotomous key. To prepare yourself to teach this activity, you can read the background material for the lesson. The first page helps you learn about bats in general and about white nose syndrome, a fungal disease that is killing our bats. The second page of background material helps you learn about how bat biologists conduct biological surveys, where they find bats, and how biologists identify bat species. You can also watch the PowerPoint presentation, Working the Night Shift, Biometric Clues. This presentation has 12 slides, and the teacher notes guide you and your students through how bat biologists gather information about bats. You learn how bat biologists find and catch bats. You also see how they measure a bat's right forearm and how they weigh bats. These are important clues that help bat biologists to identify bats and to check on a bat's overall health. After experiencing the presentation with you, your students will be ready to weigh and measure bats. The bat trunk includes 7 felt bat models. Students will weigh a mystery bat using a spring scale and record the information on their bat survey data form. Students will measure the bat's right forearm, which is simulated by a toothpick, using a ruler and record that data. The bat survey data form assists your students in organizing their data for the right forearm length and the weight of the bat. But you're not working with real bats. How will you get the rest of the information? Bat biologists spend a lot of time looking at bats. Sometimes they can instantly recognize a bat species. Often it's more difficult. Scientists look at many physical characteristics to help identify bats. These include their age, sex, overall size, fur color, fur length, and even their ear size. Our bat models are made from felt. To gather information about the physical and behavioral characteristics for their mystery bat, students will review the bat's clue card. It lists the most important information for each specific bat. By combining the weight of the bat, the forearm measurement, and the physical and behavioral characteristics, students can now use the table of identifying features to figure out what bat they have. You can choose to do this activity using only the table. If your standards ask your students to use a dichotomous key, you can also identify the bat using this tool. Students love the challenge of figuring out who is this mystery bat. To evaluate what your students have learned in this activity, the lesson provides a student inquiry page with questions to answer before doing the activity, and also provides a student evaluation page with questions to answer after doing the activity. A teacher answer page is also included. A mystery bat awaits identification. Using the activity Working the Night Shift, Biometric Clues, you and your students will be able to measure and weigh this bat, to read its clue card, and then identify this bat as a Virginia big-eared bat.